Let's see. New game. Let's make this... How hard do we want to make this? It's a new game. Let's start with balanced and go for that. I'm going to allow crossplay. We're going to start this from the beginning. This opening is brutal. I wonder how much has changed the last time I played. It's been a long time since I've watched the whole opening. I wonder if this should be a good or an evil playthrough. I've never done an evil playthrough. Oh. That's a good question. Who am I? Don't reset that tutorials. Who am I going to be? Do I do a Dark Urge? I've never done a Dark Urge run. I could also play as any of the origin characters. I kind of want to see what Shadowheart does with Gale's ending as a lover. That could be the next playthrough. I kind of want to do a custom origin and try out the new subclasses. Yeah, let's just go with a custom origin. And what do I want to be? Oh, body type, I'm going to make myself general masculine. What's the other one look like? Yeah, I've never been a fan of the big guys. I like the more scrawny. Let's see. What do I get again? This has no mods, so... Oh, hey, a viewer in the room. Hi! We're going ahead and playing Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 8. So, right now I'm trying to figure out what I should play as. Do you have any requests? Let's see. I know I want to be an Eldritch Knight or a sword... What is it? Blade Dancer? Blade Singer. Blade Singer. But do I want my first level to be in Fighter? Is my question. If I go one level in Fighter, I still get the highest tier spells. If I was playing this in one of the mods for 2024, I'd probably just go Bard. But I think starting off at Fighter, and then what do I be? Do I be... I always play an elf. Do I want to change that up? Let's think this through. If I'm going to go Blade Singer, traditionally that is a dex build. Doesn't have to be. I played elf, and I don't want to do it again. I've not played the drow variant of an elf, though. I haven't played a tiefling. Human's just... It's a human. Meh. Yankee has some interesting things. A dexterous dwarf? Maybe. Half-elves are just not as good as they are in D&D in this. Halfling? Nah, I don't want to be a small character. That leaves off gnome, too. A half-orc spellblade. That sounds interesting. That's a possibility. Should I go Dragonborn, maybe? Dragonborn wouldn't be bad. What kind of Dragonborn is the next question. I've always liked silver, but fire would be the best for damage reduction. So that's gold or red. What's gold look like? What's red look like? Red looks a lot more intimidating looking, but gold. Anyone else have fire? I think brass does. They only get a line, right? Hollow of fire, yeah. Brass looks better. What's the difference between that? I have a cone. Am I going to use his elemental breath as often as I'd like? That's a good question. Let me think. Let me think. If I go this route, I go gold or I go brass, which would be better? The line of fire, I don't think is as good as the gold. So let's go with gold dragon. I'm a fighter. I like defense here because we're not playing the 2024 rules. Otherwise, I would go totally 2-up and fighting in a heartbeat. Now, what background do I want? Well, if I'm gonna go wizard eventually, maybe I go either folk hero? No. Sage? Sage makes sense. Okay, I like that. Okay, we're not going to be a strength-based. We're going to drop that immediately. We want to be dex-based. Arcane's pretty solid, but I need my intelligence to be higher. So let's take a bit of Constitution. I don't know how many points I have left. Push that all the way up. Make that 16. I have 1 point remaining. Make that 13. Eventually up it by 1. We're going to be a wizard. Wizards don't have a lot of hit points. I hate dropping my wisdom down, but I think this is the right call. So, starting stats, 8 strength, 8 charisma. Oh god, 8 charisma. 10 wisdom. Okay, I have no more points, right? Okay. So, let's change some of these. So, I found my past playthroughs that survival and perception, since they're passives, are more important to me. Because insight doesn't really help me as much. Charisma skills are king in this game. You can get around fights and everything else. So let's edit the appearance a bit. I really like those eyes. So I turned off all my mods, so I don't have as many customization features as I normally would. So let's see what we got here. I like those head ridges. Let's see what else we can get. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I think I know which one I want here. Yeah, I like that. Now, how about the chin? Right now, we're on that one. Is there a better one? Am I feeling any of these other chins? Ooh, it looks kind of spiky compared to the rest. I like that. How about the jaw? Ooh, more spikes. I like that. Let's see if there's any better ones, though. You know how this starts. Character creation takes forever, right? Ooh, I like those red tips. Can I keep that for later? I change that. I don't care about my genitals. I mean, I do, but I just augment the spine colors because that's really cool. This makes it one color. I don't like that. I wish I could just tint the tips. Like a blue color. Like the needles on my hair. That's close to what I want. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't like that. That doesn't look bad. If I can get this one with a teal needles on top of his head, I would totally do that. Let's see. Is that the coloring I want? We'll come back to this. What kind of body art can I do? Oh, I can't do tattoos on Dragonborn? That's sad. Earrings don't look great either. What about Minotaur ring? Maybe. I like how the eyes look. I definitely want a tail. I'm a dragon after all. Question is, what kind of tail do I have? That matches my ridges. I like that. I like that. Yeah, this looks good across the board. Now what do we name him? Honestly, wish I could just make a turtle in this, and let's make my character I currently have playing. Let's see. Let's see. What should I play as? What should his name be? Greg. No. Bob. No. Let me think. What sounds like a nice dragon? I could just go Draco, but that seems too... Dranai? Drani? Dranai. I like that. I don't know if that's technically how you spell it, but that's what we're gonna go with. I need a guardian. What would his favorite match be? What does he like? I think he likes tiefling girls. What color tiefling? Subrace of tiefling. Big girls. I think that's what he likes. Big muscular women.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Follow.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Follow your instincts. Don't be afraid.
Okay. I mean, the rest of this looks pretty good. I really want to be a tiefling? No, how about we go back? Is there a dragonborn? Why is there no other dragonborns? That's silly. Maybe he likes halfling girls. This kind of reminds me of Pike from Critical Role to a degree. I might just keep her like that. Actually, this looks great by itself. Yeah, let's venture forth. Let's see how this goes. So I've played through this fully once. I had a lot of other games I started and didn't finish. But I finished one. But that was early on. So I don't know if any of the choices have changed. I do know that they fixed some of the bugs that let me get max reputation with the entire group. Oof. That's brutal. Look at that red dragon. Oof. Rips that Nautiloid apart. Plane jump, another plane jump. I wonder what plane this is with the ice. Maybe it's one of the layers of hell, one of the cold ones? Could be. Never really thought about it. Oof. This is definitely hell. No, don't even mistake about it. That red armor looks good on him. Now let's see if I remember the controls. It's been so long.
My head. Dead.
Chest up here? I never noticed that. I wonder if it's always been there. Ooh, maybe I should have started off with something with background with disabled traps, actually, now that I think about it.
I'll give it a shot.
Go ahead and loot everything.
Let's have a look.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Oh, that's a creepy sound. I mean, I know what it is, but not everyone does.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship. Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution. Years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
And we can sell off. Let's go ahead and pick up this guy up here.
return to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
The enemy.
So many enemies.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Notice that guy was an elf. That's one mod I should add is changing my dice, but what ones do I have right now? Got Scuffed Metal, I got Dragon Flame, and Blue. I like that blue one. Go with the blue one. Nice.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Let's try removing it. Sweet.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
It's just a baby, and if it tries to fight me, I'll just kill it.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
What's the helm?
Tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Why do we need to leave this realm? Us. We are us. We are Legion. Or we are many.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
I've got a little newborn with me now, apparently. What weapons do I have so far? Just my sword? Anything on your body? Nope. Okay, back down we go.
Abomination.
Well, I can take you.
This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver
Hey! Elixir, how's it going, man?
seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a full playthrough, too. With the, new patch coming out today, I'm getting to play my favorite subclass finally, though.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
my first viewer of the day.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich.
Oh, you're doing Swashbuckler? I'm gonna go with, what's it called? Bladesinger. One level fighter, the rest wizard.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we
Do you know, Van Guy Omar?
As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Because I've almost got to convince to try this, but he'll only do it if he's playing with a group. Oh, wizards and clerics are my jam. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start this off right. Let's rush up to you. I missed? Okay, fine. Oh, that's right, because I built a dex build and he's not... I have strength weapon right now. That makes sense. Once I get a scimitar, this will be much better. Which these guys should have. But yeah, Van Guy Omar, not as broken. Not as broken. Honestly, I really want to, at some point, find all the mods for this, but I'm going to straight vanilla run right now. Oh, by the way, welcome, man. I didn't notice you come in. This thing is still standing. Come on. There we go.
You bow or you break.
Another one bites the dust. Am I close enough? Dazed. Yeah. We'll have to play at some point, Ranch. But, Elixir. Omar was looking for people to maybe play. I actually got him doing a D&D stream now every other week with me. Is there another one this way? I can't remember. No, there isn't. Slightly too far.
I am fury. I am death.
And drop them. Okay, let's see if we can find the scimitar on these. There's one scimitar. There's two. Ranch, I'll go ahead and have to send you a video of a guy that broke down the math of the ridiculousness that is conjure minor elementals when you do. We've got a slot open in the group still, as far as I know. We only have 3 people right now, and the GM said they can hold up to 5. We have a few people that are talked about being interested, but no one that's confirmed that they're going to play. Are you in his Discord? I don't like that this is text-based. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and loot everyone. Yeah, if you come over to Omar's Discord, I'd be glad to go, hey, we should bring Elixir on. We're streaming it on my channel, though. So that way he can focus on actually playing. Ooh, a short sword, okay. That's much better than the hand axe. Scimitar, short sword. Much better.
At the ready.
After this run, like, I'm gonna treat this like D&D, and I'm gonna not save scum. Whatever decision happens. So if I die, I die.
Better not be cursed.
Okay, let's see if my guy gets this check.
I can make no sense of it.
Unleash. Aggression.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Aw. Well, that didn't go well. I didn't even get XP for it that time. Shadowheart, Shadowheart. She is my favorite romance, but I've romanced her in every playthrough. I'll come back for you in a minute. No, I didn't put it on honor mode. I'm just making this a straight run. No mods, no nothing, to test out the new subclasses. Because if I wanted to use mods and stuff, as well as honor mode, I'd probably try to do the upgrade to 2024 edition. Froggy Mama? No! Well, I guess. I did pick a gold dragonborn, so I can probably try to romance Karlach finally. I've never been able to. I always mess it up somehow.
Rune. For what?
See if you can read the sigil.
Perfect.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
At one point, I want to run a thing where I'm playing as Shadowheart and try to romance Gil. Because his ending and hers, I wonder how they'd play
As you
out.
place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll romance Lizelle. I thought there was like blood spray on the front of that in one of the earlier versions of this.
Change changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Hey, buddy!
To get out of here before it's our turn.
You missed me contemplating whether or not I should remake Alec for this. I mean, I guess I'm kinda am, except he's a Dragonborn. Because I'm planning on going Eldritch Knight and Bladesinger. It does! It's supposedly in here. I don't have it yet because I'm not wizard yet. But Booming Blade does work now. Supposedly. I haven't seen it yet. I'm hoping.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I'm going to totally hook up the Harpers somehow. I don't know. Probably in Act 2 when you get to meet them.
Good. Try using it on that machine next to me. Hurry! Please!
I'm going to see if I can get out of the trap of always romancing Shadowheart. Because I always end up doing it.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Does it now?
What is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
I mean, that doesn't really work with Lizelle. Lizelle will be like, okay, yeah, you insulted me. Let's keep going. No, no. A lot of the Nick and stuff like that was in 2024, which this is still 5e normal on this.
The pulsing
It
glow
is
that
brutal
chemical
though.
lines
Like,
of the device
I
make it
really
seem
want that, and we don't have conjure and what's it called? We don't have
this device is different
what is
from
it
all
called?
that those
Conjure
other
minor
gadgets
elementals
transform.
either. The broken spell.
Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you
But I
feel
need Shadowheart
a
here
squirming in
because
your head.
I want to take the weapon from the fiend.
Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
I figured I'm on spring break. I got the day and the patch is here, so why not? Oof. It is a 10% chance a 5% chance I fail, right? Is that how this works? Natural 1 fail? Nice. So, I might do at some point, though, is add a cosmetic mod for the dice, because I like some of the other dice I have.
The biomechanical brain of the console
But
processes
mechanically, I don't think
the
I'll touch any of the mods.
and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with
Have you guys
weariness,
seen the combo?
because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
I mean, there is someone already doing that. I saw a sample of that. They were starting it. Curse of Strahd and Dungeon of the Mad Mage are currently being made.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship. And
I was trying to get OBS to work earlier so I can multi-stream this. I know, they're so pretty, and they work so much better than Wizard's Sigil project. They can't even give away the minis now.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not? Shadowheart. One moment.
I'm so jealous. My partner was DMing at ECC, and she just barely missed getting to meet the cast of this, and they were giving out signed Funkos.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
I know, like, how do I want to put it? Like, I would love for half the stuff for magic to work,
Wish I had a bag of holding.
but it doesn't, because they do it in-house.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
So, I'm actually hold on to these brains this time, because the last time I sold them. But apparently you can talk to them later. This is the one thing I'm going to miss about mods, though. I miss having a bag of holding.
I feel
Better. The sphincter. Let's save here before we die. I'm not going to save scum, as I said, for this run. I'm treating this like D&D. Although I heard you can cheese this by just sending millions of familiars from the inside.
Once inside, do as I say.
Oh wait, I almost
Keep
forgot.
you in charge. I'll trust my own judgment.
Oh, silence both of you. Before I get in here. let's change up your spells. I want you to have command, so we can make him drop his weapon.
Never a dull moment.
I know, but they came over to the booth where the D&D DMs are going,
How much farther
and
can we
they got first pick.
go? Seems simple enough.
Okay. Can I kill them both, or can I only kill one, or will I kill none? What do you guys think? How many of these guys am I going to get?
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
All the experience. Okay, I'll shoot for it. But if I die, I'll make a new character.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Okay. Closest target is that one. Let's go with that.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Still? Okay, I was about to say, still standing?
Time to strike.
Time to strike. Anything on this guy?
What lies
How about
within?
this one? Too far? Let's go ahead and fire an arrow at the big boy. Miss. That's to be expected. Okay. See you in a minute, man. Okay. Command. Drop.
Shall be done.
Weapon dropped.
Take your
No longer on fire. And her turn.
ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
And move.
Dash. I'm not stealing anything. I want that. Am I really out of range? Goodness. Fine. I think there's another monster. The other is. I love the music in this game.
Make way. Need to stay focused. On my way.
Sacred Flame him. Now I want that sword, please. Yeah. I mean, they won a lot of awards for the soundtrack. I'll give it to Lizelle for now. I don't wanna, but I gotta. Attack of the little brain! Intellect Devour.
Taking position. What should I do?
You should just Sacred Flame him. Because you have the highest chance of hitting.
Or your spine is mine.
Hits the ground. We're dead.
I wonder if they give flanking in this. I really thought about it.
Got to concentrate.
We're missing a lot.
Let these intruders open. The furnace is ours.
Ooh, 2 hits. I got 5 damage.
Swift and lethal.
Ooh, nice critical hit.
Talk to me.
And he saves.
Take this ship, or Zariel will have your head.
I wish we could fight Zariel.
Time to strike. Let's finish this. Got to press on.
How much does he have left? 58? We're getting there. Yeah, that crit was nice.
Come a little closer.
I don't think we can drop these two too, though. We might be able to.
Victory awaits.
Come on, Lazelle, let's see if we can hit you hard. Good crit. Good crit.
What's the plan?
And he saves in that, too. How much does he have left? 25? We might be able to drop him before they get here. Every little bit. Every little bit. One point.
Got to focus.
He might drop it this turn. Nope, he missed too. Will they make it over here? Oof. Okay. We're at the point here. He's at 5.
I am fury. I am death.
Oh, come on.
Will protect me.
Your faith will protect you, huh? Apparently not. We're gonna start moving away. Did he just one-shot her? Okay, how much life does the Mind Flayer have? Not a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a potion on Shadowheart. Wake up. I'm gonna make a break for that side. Can he disengage? Yes, he can. We're gonna go over there.
I will ascend.
That wasn't who I was aiming for, but okay. Swashbuckle sounds good. Let's see.
Got to move.
Ran all the way to Lizelle, really? Really wants to drop my my little baby. Oh, he killed it. I guess I don't get him later anymore.
These boots have seen everything.
I am fury. I am death.
Can I jump now? Did you see the speed run for this? Where they just jump the whole way through? Are either of these low enough? No.
Moving.
Yeah, it was really funny to watch that. Oh, Azel's almost dead, huh? Okay, let's throw another potion at her.
All right.
Get her up.
On my way.
Keep going. Get to the transponder. I will ascend.
I guess since you really can't go anywhere from this.
No time to waste.
I'm actually surprised that Mind Flayer is still up. Oh my god, seriously? My Zelda just keeps dropping.
Focused on us now. Let's get to the transponder and get out of here. No hesitation.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
You know, I haven't tried that. I heard it's really fun. Yeah, they finished the run in 18 minutes solid. They said internally, when they tried to do it, they only got it down to like an hour, and that was using all the tricks they found together. I think it's been a long time since I've actually pressed the transponder for my main character. Oh, I forgot to take the sword back from Lizelle. Gotta remember to stay hydrated. I started to. It's so long. Before we land on here, I'm gonna crack the window over here so we have some circulation, because it's warm out today. Sometimes college essays are easy to read. Did you hear about that one professor that told the kid that his essay was too complicated and used too many high-level words? Out of, I think it was Tennessee. Especially in our home state. So they were trying to race to the bottom.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
So before I go over there, I'm going to go to camp, because I heard there's a special sequence you can only get right here. Also,
No traps.
I'm going to get my stuff out of my chest and drop off a lot of this extra weight. Dagger? Yeah, it's dagger. I don't have performance. What's in this one? Food. Okay. Pick this up. Put that on. Let's get rid of some of this excess stuff. I unfortunately don't have a bag of holding like I do in some of my other playthroughs of the mods. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a bunch of this into my things. Send to camp. Yeah, I'm not shocked. I wish I was. I really wish I was.
Breathe deep and move.
Let's see the special Easter egg here that you only get when you're by yourself. Mixed coffee. I really want... I'm not hurt. But, okay.
This is not the world you know. Rest feels impossible, no matter how heavy your eyes become. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, Gith, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull.
Natural 20. I got some mental resilience.
Baldur's Gate feels almost like a dream, after everything that has happened to you. Yet it is a dream of hope. You may be countless miles away, but it isn't an impossible journey. You will
Did
see
my
those gates
bot
again.
censor you there? Or
That
did you just
promise
type
sinks
triple
deep
asterisk
into your
intentionally?
heart as your eyes drift shut.
It doesn't like certain things, and I haven't figured out how to turn it off. I gotta figure out how to turn that thing off so you guys can send things.
Always room for more?
Random invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Just laying on a table, middle of nowhere. Like, almost everyone wants to invade the Sword Coast. Nice. Oh, cameo? My partner got me a cameo, what was it? Last year? Year before? Of my favorite book series is narrator as the characters from the book series. It was really, really great. Anything else I can loot from here to sell? Okay, so I think it's time to leave camp. No, my voicemails actually came from Kickstarter perk for supporting Critical Role. Oh wow. Is Shadowheart not here because it took the long rest? I didn't know that. Guess I missed that interaction then. I mean, we find her unconscious if we walk over there, so she probably woke up and was like, there's no one here, bye. Hey, look, some shanties of a particular thing I'm currently seeing in D&D. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to sail your skirt, if you allow. Wave mother, sink us if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours, with brine and sand to fill. Souls away, and anchors still. The wind won't move without the bitch queen's will. We'll wait gladly years and days till the bitch queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. Was this always here? I don't remember this book being here. Accidentally summons an eldritch horror. I'm literally just taking everything to sell. I gotta get a good charisma character from a party before I start selling things. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again, and keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but staying here, the last few months have been hard, but there's always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat. Meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can to carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Do we ever run into Anna? I don't remember if we run into an Anna. So Shadowheart's not even over here this time? She's not dead on the beach. I just looked. She was alive when we landed. Going through the game without a healer is going to be tough. But she shouldn't be. Let me go back, because unless it's a bug, she should be right there. I've done it before. Like right where that body is where she's normally unconscious. Did I run into our first patch 8 bug? I should probably level up. Nope, not taking a second level fighter, even though action surge is amazing. We're gonna go with wizard. And now, I heard Booming Blade was here. I don't see a Booming Blade. What is this thing? Explode a corpse? Wow. Oh, there's Booming Blade. Do they have Green Flame Blade on here, or just Booming Blade? It looks like it's just Green Flame Blade. But this bursting sinew is pretty brutal. I can't remember if this is ranged in this one. Yeah, distance 18 meters. That sounds good. No, it's here. It's just a weird illustration. Green flame is not here, though. I'll take one or the other, but... Oh, I need to change out some of these spells. I don't like some of these. Grease, no. Sleep is not good in this. I don't need mage armor because I can wear rear armor. Fog is okay. Okay, I want shield. I want... Ice knife. Long strider. Enhanced jump. Find familiar. Much better. My only problem here is I didn't get Shadowheart. I thought, like, she should have been there.
Those wretched things.
I've never done this part without her.
Better stay back. One strike can be lethal.
Hey, Ronch, can you go ahead and ban that bot for me? I think I gave you mod privileges, right? Really want a healer. I really want a healer. The one that's trying to sell me views. Oh, it didn't get published to chat. It auto-blocked it. Might be. I really want to know where Shadowheart is. I'd like to go pick her up. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find another healer. Or make someone a healer when I get the chance. Is she at the Grove if you don't pick her up right at the beginning? So since this run I didn't pick Urchin background, I can't pick Loxwell. And I guess I'll just go ahead and break this. And put on a helmet. Hide helmet, please. There we go. Much better. I want to see my ridges. I always thought she was over by the gate to Withers down there. Huh. Let's see. I know what's going to happen next. I just want to make sure I have everything before I do it. Oh, wait. Ah, much better. Extra speed's always good.
Something's on my mind.
Harry, I've got one of those
Brain things cornered.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you?
Let's see if my
Like the
perception's
others?
high enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
How's your update going, Ronch?
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? It's those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did to us caused that link. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Ooh. I can start a community poll for choices? Hold on, I gotta try this. Okay, so it's supposedly sending out a community poll to you guys. Does it work? So I guess you like type 1, 2, or 3. Help me test this. I haven't seen this before. Maybe because I'm streaming. Okay, so it looks like the poll isn't working. I will figure out why it's not later. But I'll go ahead and pick 2. You both want 2. Let's go ahead and do it.
Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate
Maybe.
when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
I'm not... Oh, wait. You mean... him?
Do you
Maybe.
know anything about these worms? Turn us into...
The game that I'm in
Of
on
course,
stream
turn me into a
is
monster.
literally pirates.
What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Is this interesting to hear the difference in dialogue when Shadowheart's not here?
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right.
Booming Blade sneak attack
accept.
would be amazing,
Lead on.
actually. Let's go ahead and level you up. Because cutting action is all important and stuff.
Now,
Let's go ahead and use a short rest.
Some rests better than none.
Long Strider on him. Because Ritual Cast. Do I have anything else in my spellbook that I want to use? Enhanced Jump, maybe. Shield's important to me. Thunder Wave's kind of important. I'll just leave it as is. Because if I take it off later, it'll just make it harder. Okay, so it's just the two of us.
Another step forward.
Just the two of us. Can't probably sing that song much because it might give me a copyright.
Mind flayer. But it's hers.
Nope. Let's not get too close to that mind
I'd
flayer.
rather it be hurt than me. Do be careful.
Yeah, no.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Better to be safe than sorry. Oh yeah, let's change up your weapons a bit. Because I have better weapons for you now. I have a rapier. Or I can give him two dagger and a short sword. Yeah, let's go with the rapier for now.
No time to rest.
I feel like I probably should have gone with 2-weapon fighting instead of the +1 to armor, but I can always change that later.
Light on my feet.
Depends if I'm going to go shield and weapon versus...
What's in here?
Okay, Gil. Or Gale. Why did I say Gil?
It's unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning.
Ooh, a whole party of Bladesingers. Go ahead and have Gale on the team and make him a Bladesinger too. Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
A hand? Anyone?
Ooh. Whisper to the Weave. Let's do that. A natural 20. Hey, mister, let him out, please.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
Add introductions?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
Okay, take care, man.
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I kind of want to say the second one.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand, so who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not? No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Yeah,
It's a process known as ceramorphosis.
it totally
Let
is.
me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle? A cap would keep the parasite nice and cozy, but its comfort is hardly my priority.
I haven't seen
You're
some of these
certainly
choices
going to need
before. I
a
like it.
healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, Gale, let's go ahead and level you. I could make you an Invoker, but I could also make you a Blade Singer. Incidentally, did I make myself a Blade Singer in the other one? I think I made a mistake and just picked default. That's a problem. Oh wait, no, I'm first level wizard. That makes more sense. Never mind. I didn't get the option yet. Don't like grease. Field's better. Sleep is mediocre in this. Let's go at fog. And mage armor is good. Let's go ahead and change things up a bit. I'm taking your... Oh wait, he has a rapier. It gave him a rapier because I said he was... Oh, that's cool. Okay, never mind. Sounds good so far. Okay, let's go ahead and have you cast mage armor on yourself. 10 turns. Can't wear medium or heavy armor or use shields. Must be wielding a dagger, longsword, rapier, scimitar, or sickle. That seems reasonable.
What to do? Best be on my way.
Let's not go that way yet, because I don't have a healer. I could probably take them, but I'd rather have a healer first. Let's go look at the map. It's been a while. If I go north, I might be able to get to the village without triggering those guys. Come back with peoples. Yes, please. Can I have a shovel?
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
rest for the wicked, I see.
Okay, fully juiced, and let's rock and roll. We may not have a healer, but I think we got enough firepower.
Need to find a way forward.
Open the bloody gate!
Open the bloody gate!
Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail!
Yeah, I got a couple.
Gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
I'm short the materials to make some.
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
I think we'll be able to take this without healing, though.
Cannon! No!
Always got to remember the hydrate, right, guys?
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
We got this. Let's go and cunning action hide. Sneak up here. Drop one. Loot.
Well, so much for peace.
Let's move up to fighting.
Catch a break.
Let's do a dance. And we're good here. Threw a rock at me. Yeah, why not? Drew their attention. Bad doggy. Okay. Blade song. Let's dance. Too far for that. Let's go with Ray of Frost. Ooh, I missed. Get us some rallying. Ooh, I really hope they don't light that grease on fire. That'd be problematic. Nice job, Will.
Now they see me. Let's play.
I can't even catch my breath.
Not a very good hit. But that's okay. Because this will finish it. Oh, I missed. Okay, up to you, my man. Let's go with... Oh, I didn't prepare myself magic missile, did I?
Oh, yes.
Or booming blade on him. I really messed up when I built him.
Knight to King 5.
Thanks for the backup, Will. Missed.
Hurry.
Survival is all that matters.
Do booming blade.
Let's get this over with.
Ooh, critical hit. Nice. Let's go with a flourish. Ah, miss. What, were you raiding and you missed me? Did you type in Time Knight instead of crit checks? Bad doggy. Ooh, healing effects. Nice. Yo. I mean, I wouldn't mind a boost in the Discord if you wanted. Let people know I'm still here. Let's see.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you. More may follow. Open the
Hey,
gate.
maybe I'll find my healer now because I did something wrong in the beginning. But let's loot the bodies.
Quite the fortification for a wandering band of goblins to try and breach. What
Ooh,
trophies
gloves
do
of
we-
power. Equip these.
Open up.
I've been here the whole time. Streaming away.
Let's see what this does.
Now let's see if I can find my healer.
Time to press ahead.
children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Aw, I failed. I don't think I've ever seen myself fail in this one.
He acts before you can intervene. With a thunk, the armored man collapses, unconscious.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
And they're trying to... For once.
Let's try to avoid any more punching.
His skull isn't as...
First, I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then, a foul blood takes his frustrations out on me. I'm done with this hellhole.
I've never seen him leave before. He's gonna die.
Indeed.
Now that's settled. Thank you for your help out there.
I don't know.
I'm Zephyr.
Maybe. Depends on what I have to do. I'm probably gonna stream most of the day today, I think.
A druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business, I'd see to it.
I made a deal today to get the living room to myself all day.
This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
So what should I pick, guys? What do you think? I really wish I can get this poll working. Like, do you know how to get a poll working, Omar? Gotta figure this out, because apparently it hooks up with Twitch somehow. And I can do polls for people to choose options. What do you have on you? Nothing that I want. Okay.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing.
You missed Elixir. He was here earlier.
Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual.
He was the first person to come watch.
Move off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Yeah, he's been wanting to learn to play D&D apparently. You should approach him if you want. He's played Baldur's Gate, but he's never gotten to play D&D.
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you
I mentioned it to him earlier. I might approach him later on.
prepare, if nothing else.
Because I think we could actually have a couple of games going on in the Discord.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try.
We've got several people that can DM.
The other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
You should be in 4. Just do it all week.
We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we
Hey,
will
I was in
break the
7
city.
during COVID.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Okay, so supposedly, according to everyone else, because it was something I did differently than I normally do at the start of this, Shadowheart is in the grove instead of where I normally get her. Ranch, do you know where in here she is?
Bloody goblin. Cannon didn't deserve.
Oh, because her and Will started traveling together, maybe. I don't see her.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
There she is.
I need a quick word.
You're alive. I woke up by the wreckage, surrounded by corpses. I was starting to think I was the only survivor. Of course. I'd be stuck in a pod, or worse, if it wasn't for you. Glad to see you're alright. Now, maybe we can help one another. We might be clear of those monsters' ship, but we still have their spawn inside our heads. We need to get rid of them while we still can. No, but I haven't looked either. Staying alive kept me busy. A toy. It's not important.
A toy. That's the first time I heard her call it that.
This grove is the home of the druid Halsin. Apparently, he's a reputed healer. He could probably help us. If only he hadn't gone missing. Or just company for our final moments. But yes, he looked like a better choice than a band of helpless refugees.
I like some of these choices. I've never seen some of these before.
After everything you've been through, my name gives you pause. Please. That is none of your business. Let's just concentrate on survival, yes?
Did they?
Before we go, I wanted to thank you for freeing me aboard the Nautiloid. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Right then, lead on.
Yay! Let's go ahead and level her up. Cleric level 2. I'm actually kind of okay with this setup of things. Doesn't have much offense, but that's okay. Clerics don't need to be offense. Now, let's go talk to Will.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I don't remember this echo effect being there. I like that.
I like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on.
Ron, do you remember this
I
echo
believe in
effect?
You can do this. Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers
At your
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn.
I also have really good
blazes
headphones
with
on.
Flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Hey Omar, you're still in here, right?
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I mean, she's not really an archdevil.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
I really don't like Asterion, but I need a rogue right now so bad.
I'll get little rest, given the stack of unread books waiting for me.
I messed up the very beginning and picked the wrong background.
Let's make this happen.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
I like these new quippy lines.
This is going to be a fun journey.
Where am I needed?
So, what invocations should he have made this deal for? What do you guys think? Agonizing Blast seems like a reasonable one. I mean, he can wear light armor, so maybe even medium, I think, as a human. Beast Speech is meh. I mean, it's cool, talking to all the animals, but we'll have others that can do that. And potions. Beguiling Influence doesn't sound bad. What versions does he already have? Do I get to know that? I'd like to know what he already has. Did they? I'm trying to find what his current stuff is. Let's go ahead and look here before leveling. He's got Dark One's Blessing, Human Versatility. What is his thing that he select for Human Versatility? Does it tell me? Okay, here we go. So he's got Arcana, Animal Handling for some reason. Oh, because he's folk hero. That makes sense. Survival. That makes sense for his backstory, too. Intimidation and Persuasion he already has. So he's missing Deception... and maybe what? If I went that route, I could go that way. Let's see. Okay, definitely Hex. There's not even a question there. Galling Influence, Beast Speech. Agonizing Blast. Sounds good. Right, what do you guys think? Is anyone better here than those two? Which one's the new one? Thief of Five Fates, maybe? No, that was always there. I don't see a new one. What's the new one? What's the new one? Ranch? I might take a break here in a bit because I have not yet, but I want to finish this part first. I'm okay with those spells, I think. Now I'm going to have Will go sell all my stuff. Let's go sell some things.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. . 'Cause 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 'C Just some bits and bobs I no longer need?
Okay, let's see what we got. Anything changed here? Gloves of missile snaring's amazing as always. Ooh, excuse me. There's more back at the camp. We don't have a lot of gold. Okay, now what do we want to get? Drink water? Drink water. I don't have those yet. I gotta earn them. Water. Propel water. Tastes really good. Kiwi. Okay, I definitely want the gloves of missile snaring if I can afford them. The question is, can I? Okay, now I'm pretty much broke. Ring of Flinging would be great, but I'm not building that right now. Great water can, that's really good. Chain shirt. I really want some of these spell scrolls, but I can't afford them right now. How much gold? We have 159. 160, even. Witch Bolt's really good, too. I can buy the Witch Bolt. Plus one padded armor, hide. Belt that bow. Ooh, just out of range of gold, huh? Anything else I can sell? I don't want to keep that shield. I don't tend to use bombs. That puts me to 5... what is it? To 169. That doesn't get me far enough yet. An empty backpack? Sure. Let's go ahead and sell you an empty backpack. And grease. It's the 178. Still not quite enough for the bow. I have to go out hunting more.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Okay, let's take a short rest.
And here I go.
Boost everyone else's speed that wasn't with us. Ritual cast.
I won't leave them behind.
Should mind my step.
Get us killed.
How are we doing in XP?
I've got a long road ahead.
We're at halfway to level 3.
Here goes nothing.
The blade of
frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. So that's to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say. Inquisitive, looking for connection. It's every man for himself, and you're looking to make friends. Admirable, I suppose. Or desperate. I'm not quite sure.
Wow.
That's all you're entitled to, for now. Our parasite problem doesn't make you my confidant.
Wow, that's a lot stronger words than she had before.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay, let's go kill some people at the thing to get withers now.
Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red,
Nope, nothing to make yet.
rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Will, I think you should lead this conversation.
Let's leave it.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Thanks for the guidance. Gonna need it.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Yeah, it just came from the camp.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking.
Okay, Ranch.
Get me down. Never.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Still breathing.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. It is many things. A hatchery, a training ground,
See you soon.
a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Make space, and my might is yours. Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Do not keep me waiting.
I bet that'll fit in my pack. Moving in. Just out of view.
What is the button for hiding for everyone? Is C, right?
On my way. I just want a little look.
You stay up here. We'll make our way down here.
Grave robbing as you are at excuses. Just being careful.
Think you can take
Like
me
my
on?
mum always said, fools rush in.
2 down.
Shall we dance? Time for a new approach.
Messed it up a little bit. That's okay.
Now. Can't slow down.
Who would he put to sleep? My main character. Okay.
Keeping quiet. Not a peep. I'm going in.
Quickly.
Ooh, she's still standing.
Can't give up. On I go.
Saved.
Take
Heal there.
Battle favors the fearless. Finding my way.
Eldritch Blast. Oh, am I just out of range? Ah. There, finally awake.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Got this mage finally.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Have I already used all my short rests? I have. Okay, I think... Let's equip some of these items I got, because I forgot to. Hmm. Take a long rest.
Very well.
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture? Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born. This is the abridged version, of course. Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before
The storm. I like Gale.
Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Anyone else that wants to talk?
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, all right, I could have helped, but
I
didn't.
see you, man.
Anyway, I feel
I
the
might
same.
take a break
Other
in
than the
here in about a
occasional
half hour or
mental
so
exchange, it's
and
almost as
get
if we're not
food
infected.
for lunch.
The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you
That's
think
a
it
new
meant?
line.
Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Grab some things out of the box. More things to sell, more things to sell.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Get some more gear out of this. Once Will can sell these for us. So the higher charisma you have, the cheaper they'll sell things for you. The lower charisma you have, the more they charge you, which is kind of weird. You're clipping one of your other streams? You going back on stream later tonight?
saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen. It's unexpected, but we shan't complain. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours.
The one you're playing or the one you're watching?
Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer. I don't think poison is for me. Nor stabbing, come to
It
think
looks
of it.
more tiring than the one you
I
played before
felt
this.
Decapitation was a fine choice. One good swing and then nothing. But we were talking about you. What'll it be? A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously. If the last day has taught me anything, it's that the impossible is more likely than you think. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Elixir's alive. Wonder what game he's playing. Maybe he went back to Baldur's Gate 2. That'd be nice.
Question for you. Have you ever heard a banshee scream? Incredible, wasn't it? Loud enough to wake the dead and shrill enough to shatter a golden goblet. I thought it the most terrible noise in all 16 planes. But there's one even more fearsome than that.
Hmm.
The doubt in our minds crying out for attention. It's hopeless, it says. Stop resisting. Give up and give in. Doubt is the greatest villain we face. Greater than all the hell's devils. Greater than a murderous god. Most people don't find it so easy to conquer. It's a good thing for us that we aren't most people. Slay your doubt and nothing can stop you. Not a demon, not a dragon, and certainly not an illithid worm. I'm glad to see you're not one to give up.
Nope. Never give up. Never surrender. Oh, wait, that's... What is it? Hero Quest? Something like that?
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep
Are you
your mouth
laughing at
shut.
Lysel's word
Time is
choice?
not our ally. Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. Those diminutive scales of yours look like mistakes. Better is an opinion. I much prefer Githyanki aesthetic to undersized worm. No matter. I don't intend to keep my eyes trained on you for longer than necessary.
That was a good line.
I I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room.
Omar, you actually did miss that scene. We saw someone change.
All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Omar, you missed it earlier. My GM that I've had for a few years, I've been playing his game forever, was in here. He got called back over to work because he works tech. But he was here watching the game earlier.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our
To be honest,
lessons.
I think he's the best GM I've ever had.
So distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The plains are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
On infinities. I like that line.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look-at-me-twice
Yeah,
and dismember
he,
kind of way, of course.
I remember correctly, I think he works for an IT company that supports technology. Like, he's like ISP end, I think.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city.
No, you're
Makes
not.
it rather tedious.
Githyanki are impressive. Cold as ice when they're not blazing hot. I wager Lae'zel's no exception. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine
During my
the
next break,
lives
I'm gonna get a
Karlach
refill
might
of
be
water.
taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Should I just put it on be right back, or should I just log off for a little bit, eat and drink? How do you normally handle it?
All right. Anything more we should discuss? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the ice surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
You watch and listen for signs of deceit, but sense nothing unusual.
I really wish I got that because that's new. That's new dialogue. Would I lose momentum, you think, by just hopping off for like an hour, making some food, and then hopping back on?
My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
My vodding? Yeah, it's on video on demand. Hey! What's up, stranger? Cut it as in cut it in editing, or cut it as in turn it off? This is one of my favorite games of all time.
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
I'm thinking at like 1 p.m. my time or somewhere nearby. I might get food and use restroom and stuff.
Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the
I never
Bard's
noticed his
lips
shirt
than I.
stitched up wrong.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
I want to figure out how to get the polling thing on here to work.
The Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
Yeah, I need to clip some things for those two today too.
Glass of wine, and if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand.
I might clip off the time we were doing level ups as clips because they were short enough.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Seems like a bad idea. What do you think? Should I try to pry into his mind? Or should I just change the subject? I really wish I could get this to work. Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to do this. Plus, not great odds. Ooh, and it worked.
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses drop like a portcullis.
Out! That was uncalled for. Not an eventuality I'm entirely unfamiliar with. Nevertheless, please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Yeah, I think I've talked to everyone twice now. Maybe not Shadowheart. Let me check Shadowheart and then have the long rest.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally,
Have you not
I think
played
finding this
BG3
house
yet?
is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith creche will actually prove our
Then?
salvation, but worth keeping in mind. We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly
This
severed.
is one of my favorite games. If I had it in the budget, I'd just buy it for everyone I know.
If you must know, Baldur's Gate. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else. If nothing else, you can at least soak up any arrows that are loosed at us. Pity.
Wow, she is so much more
It
brutal in
started
this
off so
playthrough.
well, saving my life aboard the Nautiloid. I suppose now I'm seeing the real you.
It is literally D&D captured in game form for the first time. Imagine if I actually had a better graphics card. I only have a 3060. Like, let's see. Can't see it from here. Like, look at the shine in that armor of his scales. As he goes sneaking off. When I first played it, when it first came out, they hadn't done all the graphical updates. And it didn't look nearly as this good because I had a, what was it? 1650 Super? It still looked good, don't get me wrong. But once I got the 3060, it looks so much better because of the ray tracing. Which one? There's two girls here so far. Lae'zel or Shadowheart over here? This one? Shadowheart? Shadowheart's my wifey in every one of the playthroughs I've done. I've been trying my very best not to romance her. this run. There are so many different paths in the game you can play. Like, I haven't seen all the endings. There's so many of them. There's actually one combination of ending that if you romance Gale, you can become a god. She is. So is the voice actor that does her voice. Her girlfriend kept romancing her over and over when the game came out. But there is one possibility for playthrough where Gale helps you become a god. And you can play as Shadowheart, and she's a cleric of a god. And I'm tempted to see what happens when you have her become a god. How does her god respond to that? That's a playthrough I want to do at some point. Because I haven't heard of anyone doing that. Speak! Oh, never mind. Okay. So now we're going to do some more combat. I'm going to finish up this area before I go get food. Because I want the items that are down here and the peoples. Let's loot a bunch of bodies.
Something good here, I hope.
Depending on how you play the game, people say that a charisma character in this makes the game very different because you can talk your way out of a lot of stuff. So, like, my friend, oh, there is a, I have it already. There is a, achievement for reading a lot of books in the game. Each page is illustrated. An illustrated book describes the meaning of a different Talos card. A message has been penned down on the title page. My dearest Quillian, while you were sleeping, I did another Talos reading. I half expected to draw the Fool, because that is what I feel like. And what is your venture, if not reckless? Instead, I drew these. The Ten of Waves, meaning divine love, bliss, or illusions. The Comet, meaning riches found or fulfilled wishes. Death, meaning new beginnings. The suit of waves resembles love, and I know we have is still frail, but can you blame my heart for beating faster when I saw these cards? I've been staring at them for an hour, and I need to go on. The cups are going to clean themselves now, but I know that when I come back home tonight, you'll be gone. But when you return, you'll tell me if you feel the same, and if this was just a blissful illusion. I love you, Alice. Well, I killed him, so sorry, man. What were you dying about? Oh, because I killed him. Like, if you stick to time and actually read through the stuff that are in people's bodies, you feel bad for killing them sometimes.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
I remember correctly, there's a back door here, so we don't have to deal with some of the stuff.
What's that?
Also, having a shovel is important. It is one of my favorite. There's literally hundreds of different endings, depending on who you play, how you play them, whether you play them good or evil, whether you keep people in the party or you get rid of them. In fact, they've got so much redundancies in here, like if you kill off major NPCs, they replace them with other NPCs to make the story work sometimes. Okay, Kai, come open the hatch for me. The story is so rich. I rolled a 25. This is absolutely my favorite. And you know what's even better? You could actually play it as a group as though it was a D&D campaign. You instead of having the NPCs here, you could have a whole party of friends playing with you. Only problem is you lose on the NPC stories, which is really good. But you can, when your friends aren't playing with you, you can swap them back out with the NPCs. And then modders are writing entirely new campaigns based on old D&D campaigns, and writing it up for this. Okay, we went the back direction, so if I remember correctly, we can go this way and sneak up on them.
Armed scribes. No sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
So there's a reason I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Money is always worth it. Light a couple of candles in here. Brighten up the room a bit, because I don't think any of my characters have the cantrip light. Oh, if you play in harder modes... I know, we should do that. If you stream it on harder modes, because there's harder modes on this thing where, like, you die once, it's just, you're dead. Bad guys get more abilities, they get more hit points. You actually have to use tactics on everything. Some people do what they call a bombomancer run, where they find all the gunpowder barrels and like just use it to blow up everyone. I've seen it like crash games sometimes because I've got so many bombs on the board at one time. Like there's later on there's a place where there's a whole bunch of goblins, and a person sets barrels throughout the entire thing and blows them all at once. And because of that, it like sends shockwaves to the game because they've blown up a whole large area. I think I succeeded. Anything good? Necklace for us to sell.
Can't give up now.
I'm lighting all the lights in here for a reason. So, I have only finished the game one run-through so far, but I've started the game from the beginning so many times. I've done Act 1 so many times. I have almost all of Act 1 memorized at this point. Because I have friends that start it and they don't want to finish it. I've run it with them.
Nice statue.
Do you recognize the statue?
At least things have stayed interesting. What path lies before me?
No? Okay, looks like you don't recognize the statue. Because each character gets a check on that. And I don't know why they didn't all say something. Maybe a plaque over here too somewhere. There it is.
The inscription is in a language
Unknown to you.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Do you know it?
I've never seen this language before. Who is worshipped here?
Someone very important.
Well, in it.
And that should wake them up.
Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Or I go out there and kick their butt?
Hungry for the slaughter. Moving.
Ready. Have to keep going.
That scribe's gonna be the hard one. Silence on her, yep. Well, you know what the great thing about this is? And I hit it from there is my question.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, I thought so. Almost out of the silence. Those scribes are gonna be the problem.
Have to keep going.
He's still standing? There, dropped him.
Let's have some fun. They won't know what bit them. Step quick.
Let's end this. Moving.
Let's see, I should have... Do I not have turn on dead yet? Be nice to have it. I don't know if I've got it yet. There it is, turn on dead. Okay, now you should run away. Who's hurting the worst? Looks like Asterion. That should get rid of him for now.
Coming through.
Let's see. Let's hex his strength. And Eldritch Blast. Nuked him. That game looked hard. Really wants to keep my casters silenced, doesn't he? I mean, most of my team, I guess, are casters to a degree. Let's... Can I jump up there? Not enough space. Can move to here, though. Can I jump up there? No. That might work. Send them flying.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I love that line. Let's turn someone inside out.
The subtle approach.
Okay, that one's down. And the turn.
Heading there.
Is that the only target left? Let's go ahead and hit with a Radiant Blast. Saved. It's gonna keep running from her because of the turn undead.
Finding my way.
Reapply it to him. Nuked.
Surrender their valuables, even after death.
What have you been playing?
Can't slow down. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
I haven't finished the DLC. I lost interest in it. It was kind of boring. Like the story just didn't like pull me in. Okay, who should I have? I think it'll be me. Maybe I will. I have it on the PS5. I might try it again. I started with a friend. He was actually in here earlier. I'll try it. I just don't know if my build's any good for it, too. Hi, Withers. I mean, I am a mage. Dex mage with Moonveil.
And so thou standest before me, right as
I'm awful at dodging.
what a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Okay, I know what the... See, I'm also not good with the shield, and I have to have my offhand for casting spells. So, I know what the optimal choice is here. What do you guys think? And I want to get this to work so bad. Oak. Oh, hey! Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm doing a long stream of this today since I'm on spring break. Are you on spring break too?
Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question?
Hey, Gotham, when are we doing the Dimension 20 thing? I couldn't remember. I know it's coming up.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied.
Gotham, you haven't seen me since I got this beard going on, have you? I think the last time we saw him was on birthday.
At the proper time and place. Farewell.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
I think I've looted everything in here. Hi, Withers.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on my way. As if I were not here.
I'll be streaming tonight. My goal is to stream most of the day today. Get as far as I can into the story.
We will see each other again. Soon. When the time is proper. I do not know that hour any more than dost thou. But
I'll probably do a lunch break, and then later on I'll do a dinner break, and then I'll stream until I get too tired.
Second meeting becomes.
Okay. We're about to go into a different area. How is everyone on hit points? Looks like everyone's pretty good. Oh, which door should I go through first? The big door or the small?
Here we go.
Let's go to the small one first.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Careful.
You're going in to check for traps.
Let's move. A chained book. Oh, that's just begging to be read. Simple.
Just so good. I think I missed this in my last playthrough. I'm light on the subject.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
wonder what the next move is.
I think if she reads it, she gets something too. It might be Gale that gets it.
Best get going. On my way.
What a day. Step quick.
Okay, so not this room.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Swift as my feet
As
can
Withers
carry me.
wanders around down here.
Let's see.
Which door is this again? Oh.
Delicious. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Let's move. These boots have seen everything. This whole place reeks of necromancy.
Doesn't it?
Look.
Taking everything to sell. On Death and Resurrection. Go ahead and read that one. Excerpt from the ongoing metatext, rebound by, how do you say that name? Isofa Elian, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Dania for her heretical efforts to resurrect the metatext. Her gods... Wow. Annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is life? Far too esoteric of a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration. Between these pages, surely, or should it, would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and the dwindling sentiment of so clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have quantifiable value. It is simply not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know the destruction of the material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending the planar boundaries in search of a resting place that benefits our deeds, beliefs, station in life. But even in this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kalimvar weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to the other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but a chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and the truth has found them to be the most dull and unimaginative sort. I can't even possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of their journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. I read a lot of lore in Dark Souls. I kind of wish Ronch was in here. He's the one I played with before. Straighten my back out a bit. We're almost done with this area, and then I'll take my break for food. Who all do we have in here right now? Okay. My friend read a lot of it. We have enough gold in our party right now for me to learn a couple of spells. I think I do have enough. I think it's K. Wizard, learn, burning hands, protection from good and evil, and it looks like I can afford mage armor, but I don't really need mage armor. I'll learn those two though. Okay. So I can't remember which door I need to go in to fight the other guys. Strength builds can't read. Well, since I went Intel and Dex, I think I'm good. That's your job, Asterion. Get the door open. Lockpicking impossible. Okay. So we don't go this way?
One day I'll catch a break.
I can break the door down. Let's examine this door. What has it got? Slashing vulnerability, piercing resistance, necrotic resistance, fire vulnerability. Okay, well, let's do fire. Who's got fire? I think you do. Let's burn the door down. Okay, let's try it again. Let's burn the door down. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous here. There we go. Okay, let's dance.
Nothing important is ever easy. Very well.
Let's see what this does. Ooh. I blew myself up. Okay. But I think I killed all those guys. Same thing. I mean, I knew that box would blow up, but I didn't realize it would blow up that much.
The dance macabre. On my way. Ready or not?
On the victor's path. No time to waste.
Let's take out that barbarian before he gets his abilities. He just lit his weapon on fire.
Onward.
Seriously, Asterion, you're hurt again? Saved.
Let's try this.
Let's dance.
Time to push my luck again.
How close are we? Oh, we leveled. Okay, cool. Let's level up. We don't have a Comic-Con here this weekend, but we do have an anime convention this weekend, and that's where I'm heading. We had our Comic-Con back in, I think it was March. I missed out on it, unfortunately. Apple Zeus went, though. But I will be going to SakuraCon. Blade Singer? What spells do I want? What toys do I want? Ray of Sickness? Nah. Featherfall? Maybe. I don't care about Mage Armor. Color Spray? Meh. Chromatic Orb? Chromatic Orb's always good. Ray of Sickness? Magic Missile, maybe. Magic Missile sounds good. Let's go with a... I like scimitars, but I don't think we get many later on. Let's go with a short sword. I think there's more of them in the game. And I like the spells we have picked out right now, so that's look good. Wait, did you clip me blowing myself up with the fire breath? I love it. That's amazing. I haven't gotten any cool clips yet. Thanks for clipping. Please clip away. Air healing's really good, but it only works outside of combat. I like... Let's drop command at this point. I like that better. And... It looks good other than that. I was like, I could use my fire breath. It'll reach there, right? Oh, too close. Let's see. What spell should I pick up? The... Ooh, Misty Step. My favorite spell of all time. It lets you jump around the map. And his Pact Balloon is definitely Pact the Blade. There's not a question in my mind for that. What do we got for you, Asterion? Okay, I've got choices here now, though. Because I can do Arcane Trickster and give him some magic. Which, does he have Booming Blade? He does have Booming Blade. So Sneak Attack with Booming Blade would be really nice. Or, there is a new subclass, Swashbuckler. What does it give us? If you make a melee attack against a target, that target can't make attack of opportunity against you. So, okay, bounce in, bounce out. +2 on initiative, this scales with your rogue level. Okay. You no longer need advantage to trigger sneak attack as long as you're within 1.5 meters of your target and don't have disadvantage. That's really cool. So the question is this. Should we make him a swashbuckler? Like, you know, high seas? Or should we make him a arcane trickster? Because I've made plenty of thief builds for him and assassins builds in the past. What do you guys think? How do I get the ability to make polls in the chat? Is there a command in Mix It Up? Omar? Is that a command? This guy will be one that exists somewhere though already. I've seen people do it. Available. Listen. Can I set game? Is that a command I can do? I think I broke something. Anyway. Yeah, I think I broke it. I'm gonna level up Asterion and decide what I'm gonna make him. Swashbuckler sounds really good. Arcane Trickster, everyone in the party having spells is kind of really nice. But then I have to sink so many people into intelligence. I think I'll make him a Swashbuckler this time. You can always go back and respec him later.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Can you try fixing it for me? Because it was Baldur's Gate 3 originally. For set game. I think BG3 just messed it up. Oop, I'm encumbered. Carrying way too many items on me. Very, very encumbered. I still haven't looted this room. Let's send a bunch of this back to the camp. Need the shovel. That should take up all the weight. There we go. Okay, let's loot this room. And then we'll close up for lunch. Come back after that. I'll read all these books when we come back, I think.
Don't mind if I do.
So many books in the library. Did it just glitch? There we go.
Anything of use? I'll give it a shot.
Books are probably one of the things that get you the most gold in this, too. Thank you. There's still a whole nother room in here. Probably unlocked the door that we couldn't get through before and just kind of bullied our way through. Literally picking up everything. Huh. More stuff. Oh, we're in combat. Where's the target? Over there. Okay. Can he see me at this angle? He cannot. So let's go ahead and sneak attack him. Oh, critical hit. One shot. Oh, I wish we clipped that. That was really good. I don't know how far back clip goes. Thank you. I don't know how far back clip goes, but that's... I hope it got that crit. That was cool.
Let's have a look. I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Okay, now to loot everything on the table.
Might be useful.
Including the spoons and dishes. Each of them are worth 1 gold, and they stack up. Hi! What's up, man? Have you got a chance to play BG3? You missed combat just now. Tin cup. Another tin cup. Knife. Fork. Another fork. Another knife. A bath of water. A cup. Another fork. Another tin cup. Another dish. A lid. Milk can. More milk cans. Cutting board. It's on sale on Steam. Oh wait, you play on PS5, right?
Moving ahead.
More books. More books.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
More books.
Dead tongue.
Turn a light on.
Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Cutting board. Okay, I think we completely looted the place now. If I remember correctly, this should take us outside. There's a whole area we still have to loot that's like extra treasure, but I think for now... Hold on, why is Blade Song? Am I wearing medium armor? Yeah, that's the problem. Added armor. I'll have to buy some armor for him so I can use his ability. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save here. I said F5. There we go. Save. And I'm going to take a break to eat some food because it's a little bit past where I thought I was going to take a break. Save game traditionally. Yeah, I'm going to get some food, some water, use the bathroom. I'll be back within the hour. Okay, go ahead and I'll cut off the stream here. I'll be back later, guys. See you in a bit.